Pit like, I hope you're all keeping well and welcome aboard again. I'm actually late starting the day. I wasn't sure about the path coming up in over the cliffs here, so it's later for me this morning. I got up at 5 o'clock, got here for about 7. I'm fishing at a wee shore called Salmon Howie, just to the east side of Tarlair, aside Macduff. I've shot 2 rods out already with small hooks and I'm using mackerel for bait. I've been looking at this wee shore for a while now, but 2 or 3 weeks ago fell for another Angle UK. He'd a go at it, but it was big rolling waves coming in and big lumps of seaweed, so he couldn't get a start that day. Conditions weren't great. The whale dainty fell for battling through it, waves and big clumps of seaweed. It's a really good forecast this morning, but I'm seeing weed over the shore. Low water, I think, is 8:30 here, so I've maybe got an hour or the last of the ebb tide. But there is some interest on one of my rods. It is getting a wee rattle there. Nothing substantial, but there is a bit of interest, so fingers crossed. I'll take you down to the shore and let you see all this weed that's lying the shore, which is not a good sign. Now look at this. Clumps of weed away. Six hooks on this road. I seen over here. I seen waves getting a wee rattle. Alright, see? There is something happening here. But it must be something of a small. I'll just get a wee tick in. It's maybe crabs. Oh, that's a better bite. Yeah, I know. As I say, there's 6 hooks on here, so I'll just leave them empty. If a fish goes on, it'll maybe attract another one. Yeah. It's fine to see a wee bit of life, because I think I'm going to struggle with all this weed that's on the shore. It's actually not cold down here. It's because it's really light wind. It says it's going to be 6 degrees a day, but it doesn't feel cold. Of course, I walked over that path like carrying all the gear, it heats up and all. It just feels fine, you know. It's a daylight coming in. There's still something rattling away on that road there. Something small. I'm happy with anything. Now, this is actually Christmas Eve, but I don't think when this video will go out, it'll probably be sometime in January, I would say. Aye. Still interest. Just my sail. Nobody gone about it. And I'm just hearing nature run about me. The waves coming in. Birdies is starting to waken up. Here is scurries in the background. And a wee bell rattling away. Living a dream. And I'm not caring if there's a fish or no, or even a small fish, I'll be happy. It's just chill time. Right, I'll one haul this in and see if there's anything on it. I was wading out there just now And I look and there's heaps of weed floating near the shore. Oh, loads of it, like. So I don't like to look at it. Aye, loads of it. Man, my line's wrecked into it. Ah, come on. It looks a bit clearer further out. There is weed, but it's near the clumps. And there's a fish. Hey! But a load of weed. I think this is going to be the story of the day. Come on, fishy. Come on, Paul. And it's a wee collie. Because you can get him back quick. There you go. Yes! Sometimes they do can back off a wee lit collie. But that team was alright. Oh man. Clumps of weed. They're looking good. Come on, check as you know. I've got this in on my pushy road holder. It weighs going out with a couple of wee rattles, but I'm assuming if there's anything on it'll be another wee collie. Just a wee buddock. They're really good as a push and road holder. It keeps the road racked up, clear of the weed. Because the weed usually gathers right at the shore. Just off the shore a wee bit, it hangs about in the water. Now is it running on? Come on, fishy. Hey! Just as I thought. Another buddock. Now what has bait scoffed? Probably crabs. That wee buddock, a wee very small in the last, you know, so we'll get him back. I've actually popped this into my bucket here, look, into my pail. Just to give him a minute to recover. And we'll put him back in so he's gonna rest. I mean, sometimes you put that wee buttocks back and inner to them will start floating about. So we'll see if that works. That's some bait shot back out again. That buttock's been in here for about 10 minutes or so. It's full of beans. So we'll have on let him go. Now it's a buttocky, look, in a pail. Oi. Oh, that was a bite there, I know. I heard the bell rattling. Did you hear it rattling? Right, go on, let us create our back. I'll let you see all this weed out here and all. Here's the water, look. Loads of it. Look at this. There's clumps and clumps of it. Right, there's a clear bit. 1 and 2. Oh. Where you go? Here's a way. Yes. Look at all this weed. There's even more out over that side. I'll give her a wee sip of water. Guess I get another buddock. Oh. A fair rattle nothing to know. Come on, fishy. You're not going to be so on if he was just picking at the bait. I surely didn't hook it. He'll maybe come back. There's nothing on that, Ian. Couple of baits missing, that's about it. Right, I'm going to move us further up the beach. The tide's coming in now, flood tide. And I'm going to want to put the camera on. See if we can see something on the fishing camera. I've actually got 80 pound braid on this road here, and that would be better for the camera, just because it's the strength out. I don't want to lose the camera. Just have to try and wind this as quick as I can, so that it keeps up, clear the weed. Oh, there's a fish on, I think. It's another buddock, another wee buddock, and all the rest of the baits see it gone. Push and rod holders going right down into the sun, so it's brilliant for this bit of here. Now, another wee buddock, beautiful colours on her. Goldy kind of colour. Guess I can get them back. Plenty of life now. So we want to need to put them in a pail. No one and for. Get you out past this weed. Here you go. Yes! He's away. Right, get this camera rigged. Get it out. And I'll put it on a pushy and rod holder. This rig off, because this is an awful long rig. I'm going to put a shorter rig on. There's just 4 hooks in this rig, and they've got wee pop-ups. I think the hooks would be size 1s maybe. I put bigger chunks of bait on this in. Near it I think there's bigger fish out there. I think it's all just buddocks and maybe an odd small fluke. Putting bigger baits on because I've got a camera. I just want to attract fish in a boat and capture them on camera, see if it's actually out there. And you're never sure, maybe something bigger will take a hold. Right, we'll get this rigged up. Rigged up the camera, switched it on, and it was just flashing like that. I read like something wrong. Usually means the card's needing formatted. So I opened up the camera, and there's no card in it. The wee SD card. I must have left that in the house. So we're not going to get the camera out today. But I'll just show that 4-hook rig with the pop-ups. I think the crabs are scoffing the bait, the grindies. Oh man, look. Picking up that weed on the shore there. It just puts weight onto the line and then drags it about with the surges. Sheesh. There is an underwater rock out here. It was sticking up at low water. So I'll hit to make sure I didn't cast too far over to the washed side. I don't want to get stuck in the back of the rock. I got quite kind of spilling out. I didn't hear any bells ringing. They've been rebaited and flung back out again. So I'm just having a wee wander about. And I notice up here there's like a cave kind of bitty. So I'm going to get in here, look. And see it, look. There is like a worn kind of path going up that. So folk must get up here. What the hell? I'm gonna get run about. Oh. Somebody's seen a barbecue, look. I see a chicken eggshell there. You see all the burnt bits for somebody seen a fiery. Doesn't seem to get on far. So, it's a wee cave. Just something a wee bit interesting. Doesn't get on far, like. Watch yourself here. Still no rattles for the bales. Wish I'm knackered coming up here, West Weather Zone. There's a beautiful walk. Oh, the boy being here. Didn't know how far it goes. But look at that over here. Baskets of all being here. Beautiful. So that's that beach here. Salmon Howie. Nothing happening at the moment. Oh, that's a bite there, I know. Look, that road with the orange peel. There's a bite doing that, I know, would you believe? I was just going to say, there's nothing happening, I know. for the last hour since the tide's been coming on. That's him maybe starting to bite again, I don't care. Oof. And you come all the way down and it stopped ringing. I hope you heard that in the camera. I was a fair distance away. Yeah, I could clearly hear the bales. I've seen it rattling like 2 or 3 times. Come on, fishies. You're echt fijn to get a fluky of some kind. Look at that up here. See how bony that is. The sun is brushing the top of the cliffs. Bony that. Let my cane, if a bell start ringing. Go to here sleep. Yes, at last. 2 species in 1 haul. Now, did get out by a couple of rings, but then there was nothing, there was no movement. And check this out. A bonny wee dab. Look at that. Look how dark he is. Dark colour. And a muckle grindy. Check a claw on that lad. Right, I'll get him off. Let you see him recht and get him back again. Bonny dab. Can you see? Get him back. Have a dark colour, eh? And check his size of that claw. Oh man. A well-fed grindy feeding on my bait. I'll get the critters back. Come on. Ooh. Right. Come on, Paul. There you go. Get up again. Well, they're going. There was a rattle net the drain over there just now. So maybe it's just time for him starting to bite again. Just to get that you see in his beaches. Well, fingers crossed anyway. Yes! Yeah, beauty! Oh man! Check that out! What a beauties! Look at that! Oh man! Double shot! You see, a bit of patience, that's all you need. Then the fish will start biting again. 2 beauties. Look at this. Often near the same size actually. And they're fat breeds. Stout flounders. Beauties. Right, dark colour. Right, we'll get him a kissy and get him back as quick as we can. They swallowed the hooks, but it's so easy to get the hooks out with the disgorger. To turn the hook and it comes out in the bother. Yeah, beauty! Come on, Paul. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now, look at that. Where you go? Where you going wrong, boy? Hey there, Lodger, what are you doing? Come on. I turned around. What are you doing? He's away. Great stuff. One of them came off and the other one was circling around with my feet. Didn't care for direction again. But away he went. Great stuff. It's really good to see them going to full of life like that. And no damage to them. A lot of folk uses a circle hook, so I'm using Aberdeen hooks. But the trouble is with a circle hook, if they swallow the circle hook, it's nearly impossible to get it out. Well, I find anyway. With the Aberdeen hook, it turns no bother. You just pull the shank back and the disgorger and pull the hook out the opposite way. Comes out no bother. See. You wouldn't think this was December. Christmas Day in the morning. I'm not going to wish you Merry Christmas and stuff on this video because it'll probably be out in January sometime. Maybe even the end of January. I just don't care. This is Christmas Eve and look at the weather. It's just lovely. It's another buddick. Oh well, it's a fish. Well, a buddick will do me, a fish is a fish. Cause I can get him back. A poor wee creature. Come on then. Back to where you belong. Then I'll open and we'll try and get you into but the depth of water. We go, Paul. There he goes. Oh, gee. Great stuff. He's away. Yeah, buddy will do me. I'm happy with any fish if I get a fish. I've had a few species here. It was a bit slow going. There was a period of time there was no bites at all, but beaches is like that. A really lovely place to come for a bit of peace and tranquility. As you've seen, I got 4 species. Was it 4? Wait a minute. Collie, flounder, dab and grindy. 4 species. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed watching along with me. And if you want a keyring, watch to the very end. It'll just be coming up in a minute and you'll see 4 keyrings hidden. And get yourself a catch more fish keyring. So that's it for now. Take care of the dicht lines and I'll catch you after. It's hide the keyring time. Now there's a great big steen here, like big boulder. And doing it back good. And underneath the gears is the keyring. Path here coming down to the shore. And you'll see that big boulder here. Just over the back with. And underneath that tuft of gears. If I ever find your keyring, mind and put a comment underneath this video letting us know that you got it. And it lets somebody else know need to come looking for it. Because it's already been gotten. So good luck with that, Ian.